Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Woot woot. So Ketoonee is back. She is bigger and she is better, hunty. Yes. Alright, stop going like idiots. Anyways, so today we'll be talking about 5 questions that a lot of person tend to ask me about my keto journey, and so I'll be answering those questions in this video and telling you why I started keto. So if you wish to know why I started keto and what are my answers to these 5 questions, just remain here on this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and give it a thumbs up. All right, so first question. All right, so what is a ketogenic diet? No, a ketogenic diet is a low carb, high fat intake diet. Like, whole heap of people right now say, we should talk about this girl mad, low carbohydrate, high fat, but that no make no sense. That no sound like something where a girl can do or a man can do. But anyways, guys, that is the ketogenic diet. It's a low carbohydrate intake, high fat intake diet, moderate protein. Now, normally you learn in school about balanced diets. Them supposed to eat 70% carbs, 20 to 25% protein, and the rest is fats and oils and all of those other things. With the ketogenic diet, we flip that around. So we make sure that we have 70% fat, right? And we have moderate protein, like 20% protein, and 5% carbs, low carbs. So that's like 20 grams of carbs per day. So all of you would like to eat the whole heap of rice and the whole heap of dumpling, like when we are like cook ackee and starfish and we are like eat 10 or 5 dumpling at a time. Nope. That don't work with the ketogenic diet. Also the ketogenic diet is basically you trying to lower your insulin production, the amount of insulin that is in your body, because with insulin you won't lose weight if you have whole heap in there. But let me tell you from now. So if you have insulin being produced at a rapid rate and whole heap in your bloodstream, you're not gonna lose weight, right? So the whole concept of the ketogenic diet is to lower your blood glucose level, right? To lower your insulin levels, and as such, we can't take in a whole heap of carbs. We can't eat no whole heap of carbs, because when we eat the carbs, guys, so we eat those 70% carbs with one plate of rice, and our body use up the little bit of rice that it needs, right, for energy, and then afterwards the rest of the carbs that it don't need, it's gonna store it, right? And insulin is what is secreted in your bloodstream to trigger your cells to take up the excess carbs and store it. So you need to basically lower your insulin production, not taking in a whole heap of carbs, right? So that is the essence of the ketogenic diet, and you're putting your body in a state of ketosis, right? So ketosis is basically your body's natural way of burning fat. So whenever you don't put in a whole heap of carbs in your body, what happens is that your body your body turns to using the fat that is stored for food and for energy, right? And that is why when you're on a ketogenic diet, you tend to put in more fat so you can burn fat. It sounds weird, but it's true, right? So if you don't take in the carbs, your body turn or feeds on your fat, right, and produces a substance that is called ketone. right? And that is the ketone that helps you to feel good and energized, give you that sense of energy. That's basically your body's natural way of producing energy, using ketone in a state of ketosis. So the app recommended to me the ketogenic diet, and I looked at it, I researched it, and I found a lot of success stories. Firstly, I buck up on it on this, yeah, buck up in I buck up on it on this article about diabetes patients, right? And I don't know, spark my interest. Yeah, so from there, so I saw some success stories about people losing 100 pounds in like 6 months and 200 pounds in like a year, and I'm like, what? That don't make no sense. But anyways, I started watching a lot of videos. I started watching a lot of persons throughout their weight loss journeys. I'm saying, no, I'm gonna make up my mind and just try this thing. And I did. And I tried it for a month once, and then I lose like 12 pounds in like 2 weeks. I'm saying, no, sir, something right here, so, right? And from this on now, I start the keto, right? So I thought it to be the better option for me, being the fact that I don't have to exercise on keto. It's just a boost to exercise on keto, and you can just eat food, and you're not starving yourself to lose weight. So that's why I choose keto. Alright, so what foods do you eat on keto? That's my third question. So the type of food I eat on keto, guys, as I said before, is high fat food, moderate protein, and low carb. So high fat, I'm talking about salmon. Yes, salmon, like sardines. You can eat fish, you can eat chicken, pork, you can eat any type of meat, any meat kind you can eat, right? So like for us people in Jamaica, you can eat anything that comes from animals, right? But we're talking about the healthier, the fattier portion of the meat, though. That is where we tend to lean towards. So the sardines, I tend to eat a lot of sardine, tuna. Salmon is expensive, so I don't really gravitate to salmon. I eat a lot of bacon, well, pork as well, any meat, guys, any meat, right? Eggs, right? We eat a lot of eggs. We use a lot of coconut oil. We use a lot of avocado oil. We eat woolly pear. You see pear season was gone a while ago. Me eat pear like everything. Me eat pear. Like in every meal I eat a pear, like one pear, and like me a fight. People are fighting for my pear, I don't want to give them none of my pear. Because I love pear, and pear is like, it's high fat and it's good and healthy fat. So I ate a lot of pear, right? So we tend to prepare our meals with a lot of coconut oil and butter, margarine and stuff like that. And we eat a lot of vegetables, right? So veggies and meats and all of your nice oils and your eggs and your cheese, all of those stuff, those are basically what you eat on a ketogenic diet. Where you get the carbs from, you have carbohydrates in your vegetables, and those carbohydrates, they basically cancel out because they are fiber, and they eventually come out of your system after a while, right? So or 5% or 20 grams of carbs basically comes from vegetable. So we don't take in any like rice and sugar or flour, any type of stuff that is deemed carbs. No sweets, no sugar, none of that, right? Alright guys, so my fourth question is keto expensive in Jamaica? Alright, so to be honest, if you want to live the good up high life keto lifestyle, it can be a bit costly. Whereas if you prepare your normal meat kind that you would eat on a normal basis, like your chicken and your fish and stuff like that, fine, it won't be as expensive. But you have persons who want to live the high life keto, where you know, you want to eat steak, or you want to eat a lot of broccoli, you want to eat a lot of cauliflower and stuff like that, those things can be expensive, because when we do eat the vegetables, we eat a lot of them. Now for me, I try to stick to a budget, right? So I eat my callaloo, I eat my cabbage, right? I eat a lot of lettuce and stuff like that. So those stuff, they are not on the expensive side. The more expensive stuff though would be like your almond milk, getting your oils and getting your sugar substitutes. Those are on the more expensive side. But it is a diet that you can maintain if you're alone and you are doing it alone, and you're not purchasing different groceries for other people in your household. If that is the case, keto can be a little bit expensive. But if you know what you're doing, keto can work for you, right? If you know that you don't need to eat the expensive stuff, right, keto will work for you. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do keto on a budget. Alright, so my most asked question is, and that's question number 5. I don't want to know what is. I want to know, because you know yourself asked me the question. What is your success like? Alright, honestly, I started keto in 2020 when the pandemic just began. Well, a little bit before. Yeah, probably about 2 or 3 weeks before it began. And as I said before, I started it for a month, and then boom, I was weighing 243 pounds and I lose 12 pounds. And I'm like, what? Lose 12 pounds? So, alright then. Fine. But then the pandemic kicked in, and then we went on lockdown, and I couldn't get to go out and get my vegetables and stuff, so I had to eat what was in the house. Right? So after a time, pandemic calmed down. Well, it not calmed down. After a time, we're able to go out regularly, and that was like June thereabouts. So I started to go back eating the way I was eating for keto, right? So that was June, and like in June I was weighing like 231 pounds, right? 231 pounds, and by the time September, guys, I was like down 50 pounds, right? I was like down 50 pounds. So between June and like September, October, I was down 50 pounds. I was like weighing 182 pounds, weighing 183 pounds, right? So I went from 243 to 231, then from 231 pounds to 182. And as I said before, I was eating junk. I was eating a lot of stuff during the holiday up until now, so I'm about 200 pounds currently. So I ate a lot of foolishness, and I did a lot of sleeping, so I wasn't active much, and I was teaching online, so I gained a lot of weight. So yes, I'm gonna put a picture up here to show you my before and after with keto, from 231 pounds to 190 pounds. And I think I have a picture that I can show you right here for my 182 pounds. Alright, I know some of you guys may be wondering what's happening to her face and stuff like that. Well, we call it mask knee. It's the mask knee, guys. It's the mask knee. So I have been having a lot of reactions to my mask, right, coupled with acne. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you loved it and hope you enjoyed every moment of it. I love talking to you guys. If you have any other questions that you need to ask me, you can go ahead and leave it down in the comment section. Remember to like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you're a newbie, and share. Thank you guys for tuning in. So my next video will be how to do keto on a budget. Love you. Mwah.